a belt buckle, right? So tuck it under just slightly. Good, shoulders down and back. And you can have that one hand on the chair here for balance if you'd like, or you can keep it off the chair for now, okay? All right, so nice and tall, let's make sure those ears are over the shoulders. Chin is parallel to the floor. Nice, good posture this morning. And we're just gonna start to rock forward and back on those feet. Good, everything starts with the feet, right? And kind of works its way up. So let's make sure those feet are nice and warmed up. Really spread out those toes. Good. You should be barefoot for this class and or with those nice grippy socks. They sell socks specifically for barre or yoga. Good. And then let's roll those feet in and out, in and out. Good. And then put it all together, forward and back, in and out. Of course, you can hold on to the chair if you need to. If you need that assistance for the balance, of course. Good. Just kind of warm it up. Good. And then maybe kind of pedal it out, kind of shift those hips side to side. Good. Now we're going to work on that pelvic bowl, okay? So if you picture that area around your hips as a pelvic bowl, right? Now think of it as a bowl. And I want you to really like pour the bowl forward as if there's something in it in your stomach. I'm going to turn to the side for a moment. So you're really going to accentuate that bowl pouring forward so the tailbone sticks out. Yes, the tailbone sticks out. Now from here, we're going to tug that tailbone under and look at that belt buckle. Really, really tuck it under. It kind of feels funky, right? Like you're walking around like a little old man, right? With a hunchback. Yes, that's what I want, okay? So now we'll go back and forth. Pour forward, pour back, pour forward, pour back, and then find that nice center. Good, so that tailbone should be facing down towards the floor. The belt buckle, your belly is pulled in and up, but not so much that it tucks under, right? It's just enough to where you're connecting that bottom rib to the top of the hip bone, right? So there's a nice tight connection there. So we talked about core engagement. If you haven't watched that video, I highly encourage you to watch it. Instead of scrolling through, you can always search core engagement and it should pop up for you, okay? All right, so belt buckle, nice and tall. Now take that nice deep breath in. Exhale, push out all your air. Feel that belly engage. Now pull the belly button in and then engage those really deep pelvic muscles, okay? Let's do that one more time. Release, inhale, exhale, push. Push all that air out, wringing out those lungs. Feel that corset around you engage. Belly button in and engage those really deep pelvic muscles like you're gonna cut off going pee. Keep that engagement throughout class. However, I know you're gonna let it go because sometimes that happens. It's hard just on its own. So every time you think about it, every time Berta says, is your core engaged? Reset, take that breath, engage, get back into that movement on which we're doing, okay? All right, my friends, so from here, we're gonna take those heels together, toes out. So first position, if you will. In Pilates, we basically call it our Pilates stance. First position, again, heels together, toes out. Now for some of us, it may be really uncomfortable to put the heels all the way together. You can have a little bit of space here in between the heels if needed, okay? Now check that posture. Make sure you check, like you can tilt that belt buckle up slightly, yes. Nice and tall, chest lifted. Beautiful job. Coming into a plie squat here. So we're only gonna go halfway down. We're gonna go halfway down and up. Halfway down and up. Now, I want you to envision, like you're in between two panes of glass. I'm gonna turn to the side. So what we want is like we're in between two panes of glass here, and we go straight down. Straight down, yes? So what we're not doing is we're not leaning forward or back, okay? So, straight down. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now, I forgot to tell you, your hand, that opposite hand that's on the chair, can be up in first position, which is like a nice little half moon, if you will, like you're giving someone a little hug, or you can bring it to the hip. For the sake of the video, so my hand's not in front of me, I'm gonna have mine on the hip today, okay? We're gonna do that again. Let's go for 8, 7, make sure you squeeze the inner thighs as you come up. Good, squeezing the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, now we're gonna you're about halfway down. You're not crazy all the way down to the floor or anything. Now from here, you're gonna go about 1 inch down, 1 inch up, 1 inch down, 1 inch up. So there's a little bitty space right there, yes. Good, 4, 3, 2, hold it down, little pulse. So the pulse is a little bit quicker. Down and up, down and up, down and up. Good, pulse, pulse, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up, good job. Feel free to shake it out if you need to. Beautiful job. All right, we're gonna come into a forward kick. Okay, so nice and tall, check that belt buckle, nice and tall, wherever you are, you're lengthening that spine, hand is nice and light on that chair, okay? Now, from here, I know Facebook mirrors me, so I'm gonna attempt to do the right and left correctly. All right, so let's take that right leg out, you're just gonna point that toe in front. So what happens when we take that foot out? Our weight shifts, right, to be able to bring that foot out. So let's make sure that we're nice and evenly dispersing that weight on that leg and we're not leaning over, okay? So from first position, shift the weight to the leg closest to the chair, okay? So let's do that outside leg. So wherever your bar is, let's do the outside leg, okay? All right, here we go. So you're gonna bring that, you're gonna shift that weight over, you're gonna bring that toe forward, okay? You're pointing the toe like you're pointing at something on the floor, okay? Now from here, I want you, so that it's still kicked open, the hip is still kicked open when you point the toe forward, yes? Now from here, that inner thigh hits the ceiling. So there's a slight bend in the knee, you kick and lower, like you're trying to hit the ceiling of that inner thigh. Good, 4, 3, no death grips on that bar, 2, now relax, good job, pedal it out. We're gonna do that one more time, and we're gonna add the 1 inch up, 1 inch down, and the pulse, okay? All right, so shake it out if you need to, make sure those shoulders aren't in the ears, keep them down, nice and tall, shift the weight over to that left foot, toes out, point, ready? There's a slight bend in that knee, lift the inner thigh to the ceiling. 7, I'm gonna turn to the side for a moment so you can see. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold this one up. Now 1 inch down, 1 inch up, 1 inch down, 1 inch up. Make sure you're not leaning back here. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make sure you have that core engagement. You're coming into those pulses. Reset if you need to. I needed to reset. Here we go. Pulse. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Bring it down. Pedal it out. Now we're going to do the other side. If you can just flip around wherever you are on your chair. I'm going to go ahead and just switch my chair to the other side. So now I'm doing my left leg, okay? All right, so just make sure you're doing your other leg. First position. Make sure that arm is parallel to the floor. Elbow stays in. Nice and light on that bar. First position with the hand, with the arm if you'd like a half moon, like you're giving somebody a hug, yes, or to the hip. First position, toes out, heels together. Ready? You're gonna bring that outside foot out, you're gonna tap the toe, you're pointing, and you're gonna slightly bend that knee and lift the inner thigh to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Bring it in. Pedal it out if you need to. Shake it out. We'll do that one more time today. We'll add that 1 inch up, 1 inch down, and the pulse, okay? All right, here we go. Ready? Shift that weight over. Make sure we're not dumping in the hip. You're nice and tall, lifted, belly engaged. Point the toe. Ready? Here we go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold this one up, 1 inch down, 1 inch up, 8, 7, 6, 5. Think about that inner thigh. 3, 2, and pulse, 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 pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job, bring it back. So sometimes when we're holding that a leg up that long, sometimes what happens is we're holding it up and then we kind of like start to lean back. So be very, very careful not to lean back, okay? All right, so for this next section, you're actually gonna face the chair or the bar, okay? I'm just gonna call it the bar from now on, whether it's a chair or a countertop, okay? For here, we're gonna face the bar, okay? I'm gonna move my chair forward just a little bit. All right, so make sure you can see me. So you wanna be arms distance away. So I'm going to show you a couple of positions here that you can choose from. You can have arms out nice and long, kind of coming into your tabletop, if you will. So it's going to be first position. You can be here with the ears at the arms in your tabletop. Now we got to be careful not to dump all that weight in those shoulders, okay? So if you feel like you're dumping all the weight in the shoulders, then come forward and you can stack those forearms and place the heads safely, okay? So this is where we want to make sure it's not too tall of a counter or too low, okay? So make sure wherever you're at on that bar, you're about parallel or a little bit higher, not too low, okay? All right, so from here, I'm going to go ahead and stay here so I can stay in the camera, okay? All right, so first position, heels together, toes out. This is called an arabesque kick, okay? So very similar to our front kick, but now we're going to do a back kick. So from here, shift the weight over to that right foot. You're going to take that, you're just going to swoop that left leg back and point the toe. Now be careful here that the hips want to open, yes? Now the hips are slightly open from the toes being out, but we don't want to over accentuate it, okay? All right, so from here, take the toe back, okay? You're going to gently bend that knee slightly, and then you're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good job. So what I want you to focus on is the glute. Squeezing that left glute at the top of your kick, okay? I need to reset here. All right, here we go. We should have about 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1 and done. Beautiful job. Bring it together. Now adjust if you need to. If the arms on the bar are too much, maybe try it the other way and see if that works better for you, okay? All right, so we're going to do that one more time with the 1 inch up, 1 inch down, and the pulse. But really think about squeezing the glute. So when we're pulsing, you're not thinking about the foot just going up and down. You're thinking about squeezing the butt. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Okay? All right, here we go. I'm going to attempt this with my arms out long, okay? Hopefully my leg doesn't get cut off in the frame. All right, so from here, shoulders down and back, nice and tall. First position. Take that left leg back, point the toe, slight bend in the knee. So that toe actually comes closer to the heel. You can actually start with that. I'm going to turn to the side just for a moment. So from here, I'm going to stay standing. If you take that back, yes, you bend the knee, bring the toe towards the back heel. That's a good place to start. So the knees are already bent, and then you just lift and lower, okay? All right, here we go. Ready? For 8, 7. Make sure that you're still looking at that belt buckle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. 1 inch down, 1 inch up, 1 inch down, 1 inch up. Think about that glute. That standing leg, there's a slight bend in that knee. 4, 3, 2, now pull. So you're just going to squeeze the glute and release. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, 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 squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Bring it down. Good. Pedal it out. Shake it out. All right, we're going to do the other side. We're going to do that other side. How you guys doing? How you still with me? I hope so. Here we go. All right, we're going to do the other side. I'm just flipping around so that way you can see the leg, okay? All right, so again, hands, arms can be, we're going to be first position. Arms either on the bar. Now remember, we're not dumping in here. Don't arch the back. Keep the belly in nice and strong, okay? All right, here we go. Bring that right toe behind the heel, bend the knee, and then we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. 6, 5, 4. Make sure your weight is evenly distributed between that standing leg and the arms on the bar. 2, and 1. Good job. Bring that foot down, pedal it out. Ooh, shake it out if you need to. Again, we'll do that one more time with the 1 inch up, 1 inch down, and a pulse, okay? All right, the second round, I'm gonna take it back into those arms. First position, take those right toes behind the heel, the knee is slightly bent. Here we go, lift. 7, 6, core engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it up. 1 inch down, 1 inch up. It's a little baby move. 5, 4, 3, 2, little pull. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. How is that standing leg right glute. Yes? Oh my goodness. Beautiful job, my friends. Coming back to where we started, okay? So first position, just to the side of your chair, whichever side is fine. Coming into those plie squats. Now, we're gonna progress, okay? We're gonna do releve. So releve, all releve means is lifted. So we're gonna lift those heels, bring the heels together, make sure you're still that arm's distance away. Now this is where the bar comes in handy because of the balance, okay? Now we're on our tippy toes. Bring those heels together as close as you can comfortably. Tuck it in, nice and strong. Breathe, plie squat. Down and up. Like you're in between those two glass panes. Straight down and up. Good. You got it. 6, 5. If ever it's too much for the feet, just come right back down. Okay? 3, 2. Hold it down. 1 inch down, 1 inch up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pulse. Pulse, pulse. 3, 2. Now hold it down. Open and close, open and close, open and close. Little bonus. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Come on up. Place those heels down and pedal it out. Beautiful job. Rotate those ankles if you need to. Shake it out. Now we're going to come back to those front kicks and the back kicks. One more round of each. Excuse me, but we're going to add the releve if you choose. Okay? So you know what to do now. Just one set with those 1 inch up, 1 inch downs and the pulses. But we're going to releve on the other leg. Okay? So first position, releve. Kiss the heels. Now, there's a lot of balance involved here. If it's too much right now, then you can gradually work up to it. Keep the foot down. Okay? All right, here we go. Point that outside foot forward. Bend the knee slightly. Kick with the inner thigh. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. 1 inch down, 1 inch up, 1 inch down, 1 inch up. 6, 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Bring it down, pedal it out. We're going to do the other leg. Other leg. I'm going to switch my chair. You can just flip it around. First position, front kick, other side. Releve. Kiss the heels. Outside leg forward. Point the toe. Slight bend in the knee. Kick with the inner thigh. 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. 1 inch down, 1 inch up. 7, 6, 5. Core engage. 3, 2. Little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Bring it down. That pulse is so little bitty, you can barely see it. Okay? All right. Coming to the back of your chair. Arms stacked or out long. First position. Here we go. Point that back. That toe is going to come either side, whichever side you're going to do. You're going to take the toe to the back heel. The knee is bent. And lift and lower. 8, 7. Oh, I forgot to releve. Releve. Kiss the heels. Okay, here we go. Ready? Be careful not to dump into those shoulders now that you're a little bit taller. Be careful. Okay, here we go. So bring that toe behind the heel. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Again, if it's too much to be on the toes, it's fine. Just come down to that foot. 2 and 1. Hold it up. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathing it down. Woo, pedal it out. All right, I'm just going to stay on this side, but I'm going to do the other leg, okay? Reset. Nice deep breath. Core engage. Releve. Kiss the heels. Other foot back. Behind the other, point the toe. Knee slightly bent for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. 1 inch down, 1 inch up. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Bring it in. Relax. Beautiful job. If you're using a chair, get it out of the way. Going down to the mat for some core work. Feel free to sip your water. How you guys doing? Let me off with some core, nice and safely. Let's come down to the mat, onto our knees to start. So nice and easy, come on down, drop to those knees, however you can get there safely. Wrists underneath those shoulders, knees underneath the hips, coming into a couple of cow cats here. Inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, cat back. Give me 2 more, and I'm gonna adjust that camera down just a little bit for you guys. There we go. Make sure you can see me. All right. Again, finish up your cat-cows. Coming into some bird dogs. And then we'll flip it over, okay? All right, so you're nice and strong in your tabletop here. You're pushing that mat away. The belly is engaged, pulled in, nice and strong, okay? When you're ready, inhale, right arm lifts, left leg back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow for 8, 7, 6. Exhaling, powerfully out the mouth. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Inhale, lengthen, and then with control, bring it down. Good job. Give me 1 cow cat. Give me 1 cow cat. Inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, cat back. Beautiful job. We got the other side. So tabletop, left arm lifts, right leg back. Here we go. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Place it down. 1 cow cat. Inhale, scoop it up. And exhale, cat back. Woo. Beautiful job. Nice and safely coming onto your back side. Legs out in front. Good. All right. Pilates roll up. So remember with Pilates, we have a nice powerful exhale. Inhale, like you're seated up against the back of the wall. We're gonna do our roll-ups. And then exhale, you're gonna lay down 1 vertebra at a time with control. Now remember, you can bend the legs and use those thighs for assistance if you need to. I'll do it the first round. Good. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, chin to chest. Make sure you're looking at that belt buckle. Use those legs if you need to pull yourself up. Okay? All right. Stay with me. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Lay it on down. Slow and controlled as you can. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale. Engage. Roll it up. Try to push those feet into the ground. Sometimes they come up. You're supposed to try to keep the feet on the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Roll it back. Good job. Inhale. Exhale, roll it up. My feet come up all the way. Maybe I'm a little too high. All right. Nice deep breaths. Inhale. We're going to lay it down. We're going to keep it there. Exhale, come on down. Use those thighs if you need to. Good job. Inhale those arms up overhead. Nice big good morning stretch. Lengthen. And then exhale, bring those arms down to your sides, bring those feet to the mat. All right, coming into Pilates crisscrosses. Basically bicycles, but nice, slow, and controlled, of course. All right, so from here, we're gonna take the feet up off the mat so the knees are bent, knees are over the hips, okay? We are gonna go ahead and, of course, if you have neck issues, you can keep the head on the ground. But if you're able, come up into that C curve, belly button in and up, nice and strong here. Eye gaze towards the belly, okay? Now, hands behind the head if you can, just for support. C curve, elbows open, good. Now, nice and slow, inhale, you're gonna extend one leg. You'll take that same side, armpit towards the knee. And then exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, other leg out, same side, elbow. Now, what I don't want, why I said armpit, is because I just don't want you to crunch in here. I don't want you to crunch in. So I want you to lift that underarm up towards the knee or towards the sky. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, twist, exhale. Inhale, and try to keep the knee over the hip. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Good job. Place those feet down. It's a lot harder when you do it slow and controlled. Yes, take those feet wide, hammock sway side to side. Woo, nice and easy. So, if you cannot bring the head up, that's okay. You can practice on the legs. So you can keep the head down. You inhale, extend, exhale, bring it back. Inhale, extend, exhale, bring it back. The hard part is the extension. When we extend the legs out or leg out longer, the belly wants to let go. So really focus on that belt buckle. Keep it in and use that breath. Inhale. Really pressing that lower back. We're doing another round here, sorry. Yes, round 2, last time. You can come up and do the twist if you can. Just giving you an option if the head portion wasn't for you. You got it. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Bring those knees into that chest. Lay it down. Hug it out. Woo! We're going to do a couple of stretches. We're going to do our figure 4 stretch for the glutes. And then we are going to go into a nice little spinal twist, okay? All right, so feet down. Come into that bridge, pre-bridge stance, if you will. So heels close to the booty. About fist or 2 fist distance between. Take one leg up. Let's take the left leg up, cross it over. And then reach through and grab that right thigh and bring it in towards the chest. Breathe. Now remember, if you can't grab that thigh comfortably to keep the neck and shoulders relaxed, you can use a strap, okay? Breathe. Maybe you sway a little bit side to side. You can also take that right leg up to the sky if you'd like. Well, let me know how you guys like that workout. Let me know your favorite. Hopefully you felt it. I'm sure you did in that booty. Good job. Gently release that right foot down to the mat and keep it there. Keep the cross of the figure 4. Arms out, T position. And then exhale, you're going to take those legs across the body to the right. So that top foot may or may not land on the floor. And then eye gaze can go over to the right. To the left. Breathe. One more deep breath. Gently come back to center. Uncross that leg. Give me a couple of hammock sways side to side. Nice and easy. Good. And then come back into that bridge stance and we'll take that left leg, right leg up, cross it over. It's one of those mornings. Who knows right and left anymore? Especially instructors. We're always either doing it with you or mirroring, and then Facebook automatically mirrors us. So just make sure you're doing the correct side, okay? All right. Breathe in, hug it in. Option to take that left leg up to the sky. You can add some ankle rotations. Good. And then gently releasing that left foot down to the mat. Arms out, T position. Inhale. And then exhale, take those legs across the body to the left. Eye gaze to the right. Nice deep breaths. Good job. Remember, you can always stretch it out a little bit more. This is just a little mini cool down for you. So you can always go and find one of my stretch videos to kind of get a little bit more of a stretch for yourself. One more deep breath. And nice and gently release. Come back to center. Uncross. Bring those legs in. Hug it out. Maybe a couple more of those hammock sways feels good. Or hug it in. Rock side to side. And then eventually bring it on over to a fetal position. Press yourself up into a seated position. Simple seated, nice and tall. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring those hands together and down through the heart center. Sealing our bar practice together today, my friends. Namaste and thank you. God bless you all.